Welcome back guys, CryptoFollow channel. This video will be useful for intraday trades. We're going to talk about optimal trade entry. Let's dive in. First of all guys, like usual, you have to understand on YouTube, just millions videos about a smart money concept. But for me, it's just algorithm, and price delivery. With the news, without the news, and you have to understand any single news can invalidate your perfect model. You can watch the million videos with a logical explanation, when to in, when to out, so everything looks good, but you have to keep in mind all the time, any single post in media, any single movement in macro, any single event can just invalidate even the logical idea, logical analysis. That's why we just work with possibilities and the probabilities. So there is no 100% win rate strategy or the trading strategy, whatever. But we can work with the possibilities and try to increase our win rate on a distance. So optimal trade entry, it's a pretty simple model, for this model we use the Fib, just the Fib, but Fib we have to use in the complex with other instrument and in a context. This is a current example on the BTC. Right, so when we hit the 74K, it's on OKEX, on the perps. First of all, you have to work on that chart where you're trying to trade, because if you analyze, for example, on the max chart on the trading view, but open position on a Binance, it can be totally different entries because of liquidity, because of wicks, because of volume. First of all, what do you have to pay attention? You have to pay attention for liquidity hunt. So all the time, the market makers, believe it or not, but everything what you see on the chart is just algorithm by market makers, by centralized exchanges, and the big guys, who can control the market. And this is a liquidity hunt. So you have to work with optimal trade entry when we form some reaches some K level on high time frame, or sweep the K liquidity pool, for example, and we can, for entry, sweep liquidity. This is a 1 hour time frame, or form the equal lows. In last cases for BTC, we formed the equal lows on 1 hour time frame, but 74K it was the fulfill. Almost the fulfill of weekly gap. So everything should be in the complex, and you move from higher time frame to the smaller one. And entry, of course, should be on a smaller time frame, because when you move from weekly to the daily to 12 time frame, 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, you reduce your stop loss. So stop loss become a smaller one, and it's give you the better entry for the trades. We talk about futures, how to count, the proper risk. I already posted the video. So it's only up to you which leverage to use. Next one is a K level. We talk about it. So on a higher time frame, it was the fulfill or the 50% of the weekly gap. So everything logical. Now we can start looking at the entries. But how to know, are we going lower like this one or not? We have to work with a structure. With a structure with, in this case, lower high, lower low, lower high, and higher low. So this is a structure. I highly recommend you go and check the video about a structure. And we have to work with the both breakout structure. We have to work with the swings and the time frames. For example, if you want to open trade on 1 hour time frame, you focus on 1 hour time frame in the context of higher time frames. So for example, you determine, we come back to weekly time frame gap, logical entry, good one. We need to find the entries on 1 hour time frame. So we form the equal lows and we wait the breakout structure, fair value gap, and find the optimal trade entry. Got it. Plus you can add the sessions. So what we can see here, we form the equal lows, and take a look. We can use the 2 Fibs. Of course, in the moment, we can't know right here what will happen next. Are we go like this one? Of course, after the fact, it's so easy, but I showed you just example, and you can just take a pause, screenshot this model, and use it, try to find on different time frames. It's repeat itself all the time on 5-minute time frame, on 1 minute time frame, 2-minute time frames, 15-minute time frames. Just an example. So in a moment, guys, take a look. To identify the swings, I can recommend you to use the wicked fractals. So it showed you the last swing. If you can't identify yet by yourself. So here was a last swing, 3 candles, right? Drop. This is a bottom swing, pump. Let's go back to 1 hour time frame. Yes, this can be the major break of structure on 1 hour time frame. Break of structure. We need to break this high, for reversal move on 1 hour time frame. And a special on 4 hour time frame. We got this last impulse down, last low, structure, impulse, right? We can draw, for example, the FIB, local one. Here, we got a impulse, this is a swing, this is a correction to optimal trade entry. Why it's optimal trade entry? Because on 1 hour time frame, we form the gap. This is a gap, and entry on OTE should be by FIB, 0.621 level by FIB, and minus 0.79 or 78 and 6, 8 and 6. So it's not some one level; it's a zone between these two. So it could be the logical entry. Let's mark like blue one. So this is a fair value gap. This is a logical zone. So it's optimal trade entry, OTE. Let's mark it OTE 1 hour. And stop. You should add, you can buy with 2 orders, here and here. So in average, the entry is here. Stop under these swings. It's like 1.3% or even under the Equiolos. Around 2% stop loss with potential targets, right? To the break of structure on 4 hours time frame, right? And the main K level. It's like 6% profit. Take a look what's happening next. Bam. All right, we confirm it. If you watched previous videos about FIB, when the FIB form the correction to 0.5 level by FIB, basically these FIB are done. If we form the 61 or even these levels, also done. What do we have to do? For example, these FIB are done. We have to draw another FIB from the new impulse. So we can delete it, delete it, delete it. And we can draw another FIB from this entry. So this one. And take a look where the price stop in a moment. So we break the structure and we use another FIB, this one. This is another impulse, top. What are we waiting for? We waiting for correction to 0.5 level by FIB. It can be a more risky entry, but it's okay. It's an okay, normal, healthy entry at 0.5 level by FIB. But the optimal trade entry, it could be here in this block. Plus, we can identify, we form the gap on 1 hour time frame here. So this is a fair value gap 1 hour time frame. This is a OTE 1 hour time frame. What's happened next? We can mark the entry here, but stop loss will be a kind of big one, 5%. Or we can wait around here. The stop loss will be like 3%. So we reduce the stop loss, guys, and wait the target. So what's happening next? We can't know in a moment, are we drop to the OTE or not? We stop it at 61. Take a look the price, how the price react the level. So it's not random, guys. Technically, we formed the almost the full fill of 1 hour time frame gap are done, and you could open position here. At least your first limit order triggered. What next? And like you can see, we never back to 79 level by Fib. So technically, from your first limit order, this one is not playing out, or even this one playing out. So here, because with a bigger risk, you could fix a profit like at 27 block, like 8%. So yes, the risk was 5, but the profit was 8. So it was a entry after the break of structure, logical one, with a context, because we formed the also, for example, double bottom on the 1 hour time frame. We closed the full fill of 1 hour time frame gap. We formed the test of 0.5 level by Fib for normal entry. We hit the 61 level by Fib for the first entry from OTE. And if you open from first level, the risk could be 4%. So you reduce the risk, and the profit is 9.3. So the differences between the entries is just the size of your risk, and the profit. And not all the time, guys, the market maker will drop the price after the impulse exactly to this level. No, not all the time. 0.5 is enough. First limit order, second one, third one. Average entry could be here. Target usually is 27 block, like first trouble area, or in the complex, you should wait this high. And what's happening next? So with correction or without correction, we go. It's 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look. So what happened next? So this is the target. How many time we spend around this levels? Bam, reach it, done. So you could fix some position here and fix even higher, 16%. For example, when you fix some profits, I recommend you just add your stop loss to the break even and forget about these trades. So guys, this is an example of optimal trade entry. I'll recommend you go and check the education video about how to work with the Fib, just basic one, how to work with the 27 level, how to work with the structure and the break of structure. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.